Back to form, back to the cringing stories that make me hate my life. Just what am I even dealing with here, right? You just see stuff that just make you cringe inside out, and we ain't even cracked it open yet. What do I even feel about Miles Morales? I feel like in the right hands, he's okay. I mean, he really was literally just created to be Brown Peter Parker, or as some folks is taken to calling him Peter Darker. I don't hate him as a character, even as a concept. And I mean, to be honest, there's so many Spider-Man peoples running around. It would be weird for me to just single him out as like the worst one. Years ago, high school student Miles Morales was bitten by a genetically altered spider and gained incredible arachnid-like abilities. He hid these abilities at first until a hero inspired him to use them to try to make the world more just. Yeah, I love how they just said a hero inspired. And somebody, just flying around and like a skull cap pulled down over his face with eye holes cut into it, smell like cheese and piss. But Miles, he is Spider-Man. Miles Morales is Spider-Man. Oh, yes. And the beautiful, wonderful person who we can thank for penning this bullshit is of the name of Yehudi Mercado, who, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe is biracial. He's Jewish and part Latino. Let's continue, because we got some cringe to read and already. Midgard, long ago, only Yggdrasil spread. Then the world tree grew in Brooklyn instead. Immerse as we traverse the universe. From the vast multiverse comes this dope verse. He's got style and he's got flair to boot. With his kicks, he's in hot pursuit. All his dreams rain from the clouds above. He brings the thunder. Let's believe it, bruv. They said this was taking place in Brooklyn, not London, right? Not the UK. We're more like bruh over here in the US of the A. Asgard. Of the 5 realms, Asgard is his hood. For miles, you can see he's just that good. I love how the second sentence is all just a run on. Maybe I should read it like it's written. For miles, you can see it's just that good. Just soak in this art. Soak in the art. Soak in the graffiti. This is black people. This is this guy's idea of black folks. Just take everything you've seen from every hood movie and just put it in a comic book. We need shoes on the electric lines. We need graffiti everywhere. My man watched Friday, Boys in the Hood, and a couple Spike Lee joints and said, I know black people. The Rainbow Bridge takes him to his quest. The Bifrost line goes north, south, east, and west. From Jormungandr to the Wrecking Crew. He stuck that person in the Asgard Zoo. Since this is the nigga book, I got a nigga read this thing. So if I can't pronounce it, I'm gonna pronounce it niggerish, cause why not? So that's Gullen Bursty. That is absolutely not how you say it. That's how I'm reading it, because fuck this book. From Jormungandr to the Wrecking Crew. He stuck Gullen Bursty in the Asgard Zoo. But he is low-key when he wants to be. Name on marquees like his uncle, Loki, Odin's son. He's the son of gods and kings. Got so many wings. Check out all those rings. Book, excuse me, it should have said all them rings. If you're gonna appropriate the diction of my people, you need to appropriate it right. We have crowns and hearts drawn on statues. This dude right here he's in half a car being pulled around by a goat. Is that one of the screaming goats from Thor: Love and Thunder? It probably is. And we got some talking boys here. All hail Thor, sacker of the foul horde of Muspelheim. I don't like to brag, but that mission was straight fire. I'm calling them hungin' and mungin' because again we nigger rigging it. So yeah. Also, that mission was straight fire, and then you have that. I'm trying to have a chill day. Y'all are making me think about my responsibility. We know black people don't like those, am I right? All this fucking graffiti, and it's not even like good graffiti. Like if you gonna slap graffiti on everything, you can at least like put some effort into it. This really is just like some kids got out of school with some chalk and just scribbled on stuff.
Hot wings coming in hot.
Oh God, just aside from the unabashed, unapologetic schism that is just dripping all over this book, these puns, man, I barely believe a mammal wrote this. This had to be like AI joke. These lines were completely written by a computer that just takes words in the English language and does rough approximations of actual dialogue and jokes. But yeah, we got the Warriors 3 here, I guess. Ain't they missing one? Ain't it supposed to be 3 dudes and then Sif?
Clear this up. Is Asgard flat, or is there a possibility it's spherical?
Around Homeworld, you've been studying the wrong conspiracy scrolls, Volstagg.
It's always looked flat to me.
Thor! Yeah, that's all the effort I'm putting into saying his name because I don't care.
Look what the Bill Snipe dragged in.
What adventures can we get into today, my Warriors 3? I don't hate the way she looks. She kind of reminds me of like if Lauryn Hill was like in a 90s cartoon. I actually kind of like that, and I kind of wish they didn't waste it on this book. But then, that's a pretty face, ain't it?
You don't have time for adventure. Today's your big day.
It can't be my big day because if today's my big day, then every day after today is decided for me.
Oh, relax, Thunderboy. Existential crisis in full effect.
Today's my father's jubilee, and rumor has it he's gonna officially name me as his heir. And it just feels like that's gonna be the end of getting to hang out with my friends and explore the reaches of the 5 realms. It's time for introduction. Somebody coming in. Y'all see the horns. Da, 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 da.
She doesn't understand, nephew.
Uncle Loki! I didn't see or hear you come in.
Wouldn't be much of a god of mischief if I couldn't prowl my way into a room.
That's what's up. LeBron James as Loki.
What would you say about going on a quick little field trip before tonight's festivities?
How quick?
Quicker than a Valkyrie to anger.
Word. Let's bounce. Wish I could bounce this book out of fucking existence.
Is that really a good idea, T?
I'm lightning fast. Pun very much intended. Yeah, we know. We're not gonna miss the Jubilee, right?
Fret not, Thor, for when my brother sees your glorious gift, his good eyes gonna pop out.
Wonk. I'm not even gonna read it. And of course, Mjolnir is tagged all to hell. Rick Ross is absolutely playing Odin.
Ah, Freya. No matter how much slack I extend Loki, it always winds around my neck. I fear my
adopted brother
is a bad influence on our son.
Maybe because you keep referring to him as your adopted brother.
And we're in Jotunheim now, which I guess is in, what is this, San Francisco, the Epcot Center? I don't know. I know my destiny is already chiseled in the halls of eternity, but what if I don't want the crown? What if I want to lead an unexpected life? And then he gets mollywopped by a frost giant and it knocks him right out of his Air Forces. Every time I do this, there's always a face on at least one panel that perfectly summarizes how I feel about everything I'm seeing and I'm reading. This Loki face, which is like 80% disinterested, but the 20% that's left has just enough care to go, what the fuck? That's my face. Now we have to talk about these niggas. They even shot it from the perspective of like a 90s bad boy album. Like they really look like this could easily be a Wu-Tang Clan cover. You are not welcome on Jotunheim. Nah, man, I don't need your permission. Now here comes the demolition. Now when I read this the first time, this gave me Shaq and Kazam so hard.
Let's green egg and ham it.
Instead of like having attack names that he throws out, he has to do everything like it's a rap line or like a meme, a black people meme or something. So he's thwonking them and he's thronging them and he's cacaoing them and everything. Almost knocked this guy's cornrows out. Time to spin these hits. Now that was a banger. Right up to your face and dish you. You know what? I take back what I said. That Loki face is not how I feel. This face is how I feel. I just wanted a chill day. Oh! Shut up!
Don't just stand there, Thor. Give me a hand.
Whose head was this?
Laufey, the king of the frost giants, and Odin's most glorious victory. You should have seen your father at the height of his power. I recall Laufey's last stand. Odin carried Gungnir, the spirit of heaven, and before he killed Laufey, he beheaded and skewered each of the king's lieutenants.
I'd always heard my father strive for peace.
It's easy to speak of peace after you've left your enemies in pieces.
Maybe I don't have what it takes to be king. No shit.
All hail Odin, the All-Father, ruler of the 5 realms.
Thank you, Gloomhilda, and to all the Valkyrie, Valkyror. I told y'all I can't read this shit. Let's be real, I just can't read. May I present my my king? You're blowing it, Harambe. All eyes on me. Why do you gotta be a nigga every day of your fucking life, Thor? I swear to God. Though these gifts from all reaches are lovely and thoughtful, I believe what I've brought will make you cry scowl, which I believe is like a Norse term of like cheers or this is good or something like that. Please, if anyone actually knows this stuff, correct me if I'm wrong. Behold, the trophy skull of your greatest foe, the old king of the frost giants, the cold-blooded killer himself, Laufey.
What have you done? Chilly reception, brother. Perhaps my gift, the casket of ancient winter, can liven things up.
And so he cracks open the not Pandora's box, and now Laufey come back to life. And of course he has all the chains.
Death has come to Asgard.
Nice frost giant crotch for everybody.
Is this all part of the party?
We need to get out of here.
We need to get everyone out of here.
Halt, party crashers. When I first read this, I just went, whoa, like I was Crash Bandicoot or something. So that's how he sounds in my head. So that's what I'm going to stick with.
A Trojan horse? Was this your best shot at dethroning me, brother?
Oh, now you consider me your brother. After a lifetime of keeping me at arm's length?
How else was I supposed to keep you from stabbing me in the back, you venomous scullion?
You froze Mjolnir. That's cold. Oh. Too pretty for this. Thor, the lie detector test determined that was a lie. Flip it and reverse it. Oh, the cringe. Even when I know it's coming, it still hits me. And now we have Thor versus Laufey as played by Shaq. I mean, this is already giving me Kazam vibes, so we might as well have Shaq be this guy.
You are but a candle against 1,000 blizzards.
Why don't I have sleeves? I got this. Maybe I don't got this.
I feel your blood freezing.
What is this? You intend to show me a lesson by letting your son die?
This chaos was of your making, Loki. Thor's blood will be on your hands.
Oh yeah, Father of the Year. Not only do we have Odin by way of Rick Ross in an oversized North Face coat and some Timbs, but he's also a father that don't give a shit. His own son is about to be froze to death, and he just like, it's your fault. When in doubt, blame somebody else.
Do something! Cold feet, brother. My son failed me by trusting you. If Thor cannot defeat Laufey, then perhaps death is preferable to the realization that he'll never be worthy of my throne.
This should be a moment, but this is a bad story in every way possible, so it's not like they're actually going to have it really affect Thor in the moment. Also, he's being frozen, so I guess I shouldn't be as hard on him. Wait, no, what am I saying? Of course I am. This is Cringe Comic Reads. Fuck all that. We're almost done. We're almost done. So let's just power through it. I gotta get my dope fly-ass announcer voice again ready, guys. It's totally on fleek. When clouds collide, all they need is a shove. He brings the thunder. Best believe it, love. And he bursts out of the ice. And it's Thor's bootleg armor with a bootleg hoodie on and some bootleg tattoos. He probably took some bootleg steroids to get all them big ass muscles. The shoes are legit though. The shoes are real.
You see, you got the icy gum bottles. Just lick them.
Ain't no party like an Asgard party, because an Asgard party don't quit. Light it up. This is like Ultimate moves now, where everything is like a cinematic event and the camera go all crazy. Except this is the cringe version. This is like if Marvel vs. Capcom was done and programmed by like a 10-year-old on acid. Oh wait, so no, what was that? It just ended? He just hit him, and then he went up there, and then he electrocuted him, and he blew up. And then what happened next? The fireworks went off, and now it's later because, of course, that you don't need an actual conclusion or resolution. It just goes to later. Because what is effort? We've already established that. Why did you do this? I tried not to listen to all those vile words thrown at you, dear uncle. I handed you a gift, Thor. All you had to do was let your father die, and the throne would be yours. I now know you are incapable of doing what it takes to lead, child. Weeks and weeks later, my father won't even talk to me. I really blew it this time, Sif.
I'm sure you'll get another chance to prove yourself. There's always something that needs saving in the universe.
Now what? And if you thought we had reached peak tokenization, guess again, because it's a whole series of Miles Morales. They had to remind us that, oh no, we just here to steal. Sorry to interrupt, Thor, but it seems your uncle has escaped and is causing quite a ruckus on Earth. Our Earth, bub. Can we come back here? Because this place looks dope. So there's another one of this. I guess this is the last one. What if Miles Morales #5? And it's all the Miles Moraleses. I didn't even know that word existed. It probably doesn't, but it does now. I'm not reading 5. Absolutely not. All this shit is stupid. It ain't going nowhere no time soon. So we might as well just point and laugh at it every once in a while. There's no point in getting angry about it. At least for me. I can't tell no one else what to do. But like, I just accept that this is the goofy shit they're gonna be doing. When it comes to stuff I'm spending my money on, or stuff I actually getting mostly invested in, I got other stuff. I got a whole stack of X-Men comics that was given to me as a Christmas present by a friend and client of mine. I was out with a friend the other day. I got this big old book of like old pre-Dragon Ball Akira Toriyama, like little one-shot or short mangas. We got another Common America coming soon. I'm working on my own shit. Plenty of y'all are creators yourselves, and we just gonna have us a good time and enjoy some things, man. But when it comes to the mainstream, the stuff that's just silly, that's just stupid, I'd rather just point, laugh at it, meme on it, and then go about my business. I'm done getting like hyper invested and then getting let down and stuff. You know, and when good stuff happens, I'll definitely shout that out too. But when it comes to shit like this, there's really no way.